Akeidat Yitzhak. The story of Akeidat Yitzhak is a story that we all depend on. Why? Because that's part of the reason why Am Yisrael still exists today. Even though the Gemara in Maseret Shabbat says that the schut, the merit of Akeidat Yitzhak, was already spent, still there's a deal in Shamayim that counts for us, that were related to Avraham, Yitzhak, and Yaakov, that made such a huge mitzvah, willing to sacrifice all they loved. But if you actually read the Akeidat Yitzhak that we actually read in the Shachrit, of Rosh Hashanah, it actually tells you a little bit more of the details of what happened there. I mean, unless you read it in the Midrash already. Most people don't read the Midrash, but a lot of people read the Tefillah. Problem is that not many people cry, because not many people understand what they're reading. That's why I tell you guys, it's much more important for you to understand what you're reading than just to be a robot and read it. Anyway, in the Tefillah, it talks about Akeidat Yitzhak, and it says literally of how the whole behind-the-scenes story of what happened, how Hashem Yitbarach told Avraham Avinu, Avraham, bring me your son, your only son, as a korban. Avraham brought Yitzhak with him, but before that he told Sarah Imenu, Sarah, I'm taking our son because he hasn't, he's grown up already, but he hasn't learned everything about Torah. I'm taking him with me. And Sarah Imenu says, but not too far. This shows that she was human. Even though Yitzhak Avinu was 37 years old, he's still Ima's little boy. He's still Ima's little baby. So Sarah Imenu says to Avraham, okay, take him, but not too far. Meaning she doesn't know he's going to... And Avraham says, whatever happens, always trust in Hashem. It says in the Tefillah, whatever happens, trust in Hashem. Have bitachon in Hashem. Strange response. He takes Yitzhak, he takes Ishmael, and he takes Eliezer, his helper, and they get closer and closer to the mountain. Then he says he sees in the mountain that there's something going on over there. He asks Yitzhak, you see? He says, yeah, something's going on over there. Ooh, Shekhinah is over there. He asks Eliezer and Ishmael, do you see anything? They say, other than the mountain? No. He goes, okay. The donkey also doesn't see anything. You stay with the donkey. You stay with the donkey. Donkey also doesn't see anything over there. You're just like the donkey. Even though Eliezer is one of 10 people that never died, went to Gan Eden with the clothes on, he did not have the merit to see what was happening on the mountain. So Avraham Avinu wasn't worried about hurting his feelings. It's just the truth. You don't see anything, you stay here with the donkey. Donkey also doesn't see. People, you tell this to somebody today, they get offended. Everybody gets offended about everything today. You don't say hello to them the right way, they get offended. Oh, he didn't say hello. He said hello to you. Yeah, but he just did the head thing. He didn't like say, oh, Shabbat. He didn't give you like a whole welcoming committee. Anyway, they go up to the mountain. Yitzhak Avinu says, Abba, we made the Mishkan. We made the whole thing. The whole korban. Everything is ready. Where's the korban? Where's the korban? Where's the korban? Avraham says, you're the korban. You're the korban. If it was me or you, what do we do? Abba, I'll be in touch. Text me. Send me an email. Let me know how it happened. Let me know how it worked out for you. Korban. What Yitzhak Avinu says? Abba, make sure you tie, because I'm strong. Stronger than you, Abba. 37 years old. Strong. You're Abba, you're 137 already. Even the pension doesn't pay anymore because they said they expect you to die already 20 years ago. Enough, Abba. Listen, tie me up. Gemara Masechet Shabbat says, how do we learn halachot of how to tie up certain animals where, on Shabbat? So, because you're not allowed to torture an animal. But at the same token, if you don't tie the animal, it may run away. So tie 3 of its legs, but not all 4. Why? Because if you tie 3 of its legs, you tie them, it can still move. It's still mobile, but it won't run away. But if you tie all 4, then it won't move. Because where do we learn it from? We learn it from Akeidat Yitzhak. Masechet Shabbat says we learn it from Akeidat Yitzhak. Why? Because Yitzhak Avinu says, Abba, I'm the Korban. Oh, no problem. Listen, tie my arms till my legs. So I don't move. I can't move, even if I want to, because I'm strong last minute if I give up. So make sure, why? Because if we're already going to do Korban, make sure it's kasher. If we have bad thoughts in our head, if I move, then it's not, it's pasul. I'm pasul, Abba, I'm not kosher. Okay, Hashem's not going to take me as a Korban. This is what they're talking about right now. Avraham Avinu, it says in your tefillah, Avraham Avinu and Yitzchak are both crying hysterical. They're crying hysterical. It says in the Torah, it says in your siddur, you read it. I can't seem to find it for some reason. But the point is, you read it, it says that Avraham Avinu and Yitzchak are both tearing like it's rain. And Chazal explains why they're crying. Avraham is crying why he's about to kill his son. No? He's crying because he's excited to fulfill the mitzvah for Hashem. But at the same time, he's also crying because he's about to lose his son too. But in the beginning, he was excited about he's excited about doing mitzvah for Hashem. When is he crying about his son? When his son reminds him and he says, Abba, it says it in your machzor, you read it. He says, Abba, tell Ima that the love of our life is no longer here. Love of our life, me, is no longer here. And I'm sorry I can't be there for her to help her mourn. Because who's going to be there for her to mourn me? If you understand these words, you start crying in the middle of tefillah. He's crying. The angels start crying. Why? They're like, Abba, Hashem, look what you're about to kill. They all think he's going to kill them. He's going to let it happen. No one knows except Hashem what's happening. Hashem, look, they're excited, but they're crying. But you're going to let this happen? No, Avraham, Yitzchak, Hashem, stop it, please. Let us stop it. Don't kill him, please. No, Hashem, find somebody else. Take Ishmael. Take somebody else. Don't kill Yitzchak. He's a tzaddik. They start crying. Now, if you look at the Gemara, Masechet Chagiga says, where does the fire of Gehenom come from? It comes from the sweat of the angels. Why? The angels are fire, but they have the privilege of being next to Hashem. They have the privilege of seeing something we can't see while we're still in human form, and they're scared to death. They're so scared of Hashem Yitbarach, they sweat profusely, non-stop sweating, and all of the sweat is fire, and that's what fills Gehenom. They're fire. And they're all scared to death of Hashem. And now they're crying to Hashem with more tears. Hashem, please, you're about to kill everything. Yitzhak. Then Hashem says, now I know you fear me. Now I know you fear me to Avraham. Avraham. He says his name twice, don't touch the boy. Now I know you fear me. Akeidat ki yireh Elohim ata. Now I know you fear me. Why? Avraham, you've now arrived at a bigger yirat shamayim than the angels. You have now arrived at a bigger yirat shamayim than the angels. So when we think ourselves, why do we have the merit of Avraham, Yitzhak, Yaakov? It's 4,500 years ago. What's it connected to me? Why did Avraham get such big merits for all the things that he did? Wow, like what? Because you understand, when you go and you delve into it, you see it's not just, oh, he brought his son and maybe he lost his mind momentarily. He was crying like anybody else would be crying. He didn't want to kill his son. He told his wife what any one of us would do. He was a human being just like us, but he wasn't like us. Why? His Yirat Shamayim reached higher level than the angels. This, Rabotai, is just a little small token of just some of the things you can learn from your Machzor, from the Mishnayot, from Musar in general. You can learn from everything in the Torah. All you got to do is delve into it and delve into it and delve into it. And Hashem will unfold our eyes. Be'ezrat Hashem, Hashem will continue to unfold our eyes and continue to unfold the truth for us in this coming year in a much, much greater level than any other time in the past. Be'ezrat Hashem, help us do real tshuva. B'mera b'yamin.